26th Sunday of Ordinary Time. Last week we talked about the danger of getting our identity from the people with whom we are relating, with whom I am standing, whose autograph I get. I am defined by the temporary relationship. Well, today's gospel continues that a little bit. And they have the first reading and the second reading, or the gospel, is about belonging. Can you only, are we in the right group? And Jesus said, those who are with us is not, I belong to this group, we're together, and everybody else. I'm in a group, and we're going to heaven, and you're not. Or we belong, and you don't. And Jesus says, no. Get your identity not from the people with whom you hang out or relate. Get your identity from who you think you are, because you belong to me. You are my sister, you are my brother. But it's about belonging. How do you know you belong? What do you do? And there's a term, we've had it in other Gospels. The Pharisees once said, and other people, he does mighty deeds, meaning he fulfills the Isaiah scripture of what the Messiah is going to do. He will do mighty deeds. And today, I'm going to play on words, but M-I-G-H-T-Y, big, revelation. And Jesus did the mighty deeds by doing M-I-T-E-Y, the little deeds, mites. Mites are little bugs, kind of, little things. To do the mighty deeds, the little deeds of giving a cup of water to someone, not getting your identity by what you do, but who you are who are doing those deeds. So, are we what we do, or do we do what we are? And that's belonging. So the little things, which I would say the sacramental gestures. We have sacramental gestures at the altar. They are mighty. But we are offered the grace of all the sacraments to be able to do the mighty deeds and the mighty deeds equally with grace. And we do them because that's who we are. I can do the big ones. I can do the little ones. They are expressions of who I know I am. I'm not divined by the big ones, and I'm not diminished by the little ones. So giving a cup of water. Doing little things that nobody is ever going to see. I remember when I was a very young Jesuit, very early, first few weeks, and I knew Jesuits before, older Jesuits who were doing mighty deeds, presidents and rectors and teachers, preachers. And I was asked to clean the windows and the floors of an old building in which nobody lived. No one was ever going to see how clean those windows were, how polished those floors were. I was asked to do a mighty deed. And it was the spirit that I was trying to learn, that I don't define myself by what I do. I express my interior, not by what I do, but the spirit with which I do the mighty and the mighty. What's my spirit? And do I get my celebration of myself from the big deeds or the little ones? And so we do little things in our homes, for our families, that maybe nobody sees. Nobody celebrates me. I don't even celebrate myself for what I do. I might celebrate myself for why I'm doing it. Because they are revelations not just of me, but revelations of the God who does the great things and the little things. The creation of the universe and the creation of mites. Big rocks, little pebbles. He is the God of the big and the little. And I am a revelation of the God who extends through me. I can do big things. I can, and I have. Notoriety, celebration, written up in the papers. A lot of applause. But nobody knows and celebrates when I do a little thing. When I help somebody by smiling at them or comforting them or encouraging them. Maybe they don't even, maybe they're even asleep and they don't know that I put a washcloth on their face. It's not about notoriety. It's about noticing. Notoriety is, you tell me I'm okay. You tell me I'm terrific. Noticing is, I do it as a sacramental gesture. I take the opportunity to note I can do a little thing. And that is me too. Like God, who does the big things and the little things, I can do the big things. We can all do big things. With grace, energy. And we are invited to do the little things with grace and enthusiasm and revelation. The Eucharist, the bread can be big, round, and it can be a little scrap. God does not confine himself only to the mighty deeds that we do, that God does. God is revealed even when we just do something that nobody sees, but we do it because that's who we are. We can do the good. We notice. We take notice. Not for notoriety, but for revelation, an expression of the God of greatness who is great in the little.